Recording in progress.
All right, welcome to the call, everyone. This is an update and an overview of Noah. Some amazing things are happening right now. I'm going to be showing you something in a few moments I think you're going to be extremely excited about. But we're glad you were able to join us. If you're here for the first time, pull out a pen and a piece of paper. You're going to want to jot down notes, and then you're going to want to come back because we are in a process of development right now. We've got more updates coming within the next few days. You're going to want to hear those as well. But we wanted to keep you in the loop, so we decided to do this call even while we're waiting for additional updates. So with that said, let's go ahead and get right into it, everyone. All right. So welcome to Noah Labs. It's a bold new vision that unlocks limitless potential. It's smarter than ever. It's a contract that combines scarcity, utility, sustainability, and the three pillars of a strong asset. All right. So before we get into the details, I do want to read this disclaimer. This information is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Participation in crypto staking, it does carry risk. Values are volatile, rewards are not guaranteed, and results may vary with the market and with protocol conditions. This is not financial, legal, tax, or investment advice. I am not on the development team. I am a participant in the project as you are. You do your own research and consult a qualified advisor before participating. By using this protocol, you accept full responsibility for your funds and decisions. Only stake what you can afford to lose. All right, so with that said, I want to introduce you to Noah Labs. First question is, what makes this platform unique? Because we're involved in another project which is doing extremely well, but what makes this unique? Well, proven foundation. So, you don't have to go out and reinvent the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. You find out what's working and you find a way to make it better. That's what Noah Labs has done here, and we're going to explain that all to you. So they have reinvented smarter, started with a very limited supply of coins. Also, they're introducing an innovative ecosystem with a ton of partnerships with programs that already have a following, and they've also have introduced a very unique and powerful deflation mechanism we're going to talk about. So what are the benefits of a deflationary crypto token model, ladies and gentlemen? Well, first of all, when you control supply, it creates scarcity. So a lot of crypto projects, of course, they've got too many coins, which is oversupply, which creates risk. But when you have a limited amount of coins, that creates scarcity, which leads to value. And also, you're going to hear about this innovative ecosystem. One of the things that this platform decided to do different was to partner with third-party services that already have a following. And so that little video clip you saw, that was some of those partnerships that you'll be hearing more about as we move forward. But the thing that really caught my attention, and I think that's going to catch your attention, is the built-in deflation burning mechanism, which automatically reduces supply. And when you do that, that creates deflationary pressure, which has a tendency to drive the value of the coin higher. And you're going to see a model of that in a moment to understand where this is going. When you combine these three characteristics, you've got something that is sustainable and stable, ladies and gentlemen. So let's talk about the coin. So the coin is called Xcoin. Now that name might change, and you'll hear about that as we move forward. But the first thing you need to know is that there will only ever be 30 million Xcoins in circulation. And because of the deflationary burning mechanism, 9 million have already been burned. And as it continues, it creates this deflationary pressure, which is designed to increase the value of the coin, which is already happening right now. Now, NFTs. The great thing about this project is we've got the ability to get involved early at the NFT stage. And NFTs are now available. In fact, 125,000 NFTs have been reallocated from the gaming portion of the program and to enable people to continue to participate at this level as we wait for the actual launch of the coin or the listing of the coin on PancakeSwap, which right now is scheduled for December the 10th. And so we've got the ability to buy more NFTs. That's available right now. Let's talk a little bit about those NFTs. So now you buy the NFTs for what purpose? So you can get the coins at a discount, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much a 50% discount. The current cost of the NFT is $55. And you get these X coins dripped to you over a 500-day period. So you get 0.12 X coins for 500 days for a total of 60 coins. Now, the current value of the coin is $1.33. So if you do the math, that's $79.80. That's your first source of profit right there. Now, in addition to that, should you decide to share this with others or create multiple accounts, because we use a Web3 wallet, which has no name, it's anonymous, you can have multiple accounts, but you can tap into a very powerful matching system, 100% match, where your personal referrals, when your personal referrals earn coins, you earn the same. So here's an example. You have 10 referrals that are referred direct to you. They earn 10 coins daily. You would earn 100 coins daily because of the 100% match. So that's something that you can start taking advantage of right now. So when you're building to take advantage of this match, this is what it can look like. Let's say that's you, the main account, and you go out and you refer two people. They would be account A and they would be account B. When account A earns coins, you would earn a 100% match. When account B earns coins, you would also earn a 100% match. But remember, this is Web3. Every wallet is anonymous. So all three of these wallets could be yours. And so even though you didn't refer anyone, you can still take advantage of that 100% match as you're looking on the screen. The thing you want to remember is that this has a burning mechanism. The burning mechanism takes place two ways. The first way is that whenever anyone cashes out an X coin, because you can swap them out to USDT right now, those coins are burned. When you make that swap, those X coins are burned. The other thing that happens, ladies and gentlemen, is that if you have this main account right here and you refer two people, or you have two secondary accounts, and let's say they are earning combined 60 X coins, all right, that means one of your NFTs in the main account is going to burn off. Whenever that main account earns 60 X coins in multiples of 60, one of those NFTs are burned off. That's why you want to have more NFTs in your main account than you do in your secondary accounts. And we covered that in detail in training, but hopefully you caught that. All right, so let's just take a look at income potential. Now I'm going to focus on a couple of ways that you can earn money here right now, but let's start off with this. Let's say you purchase 10 NFTs and you set up those three accounts. All three of those accounts are yours, right? That would be a total of 30 NFTs. At $50 each, that would be $16.50. And you're going to purchase those NFTs with USDT BEP20 on the Binance blockchain. You're also going to need a little bit of BNB for the gas. So let's just say $16.75, all right? $25, $30 in BNB. Now, as we mentioned in this example, you've got 30 NFTs, and they are paying out 0.12 X coins a day for 500 days. So if you do the math on that, that's $3. That's 3.6 X coins from the from your primary account, right? Your primary account, and then that's 2.4 X coins from your sub accounts, because you have 10 X coins in each of the sub accounts. 10 times 0.12 equals 1.2. Multiply that times 2, that's 2.4. Now, if you didn't catch my math, don't worry about it. You can figure it out later. That's a total of 6 coins a day for you using this example. But here's the question. At the current value of $1.33, that would be $7.98 a day. Multiply that times 30 days, that would be $239 a month without you referring anyone. But what happens when the X coin is listed on PancakeSwap? All right, now we've seen some examples of what the potential could be, but we want to minimize that. And let's just say the coin just goes up to $10. That means you would add a zero to this number, and now you're at $79 a day or $2,300 a month, and you haven't referred anyone because all three of these accounts belong to you. All right? So hopefully you caught that, but let's go a little further. Suppose you decide that you want to share this with some other folks, and you go out and you share this with 10 people. All right? And so, of course, you're going to be earning that match. They're earning 3.6, right? Times 10 is 36, plus your own 6. That's 42 coins a day you're earning right now. At the current value of the coin, that would be $55 a day or $1,600 a month. But what happens when the value of the coin goes up to just $10? You would add a zero to all of that. All right. So that would be actually that's $558 a day, and that would be $16,000 a month. Very, very powerful. And if you are like many of us, and you're sharing this far and wide, and you can share this with as many people as you want. Here's another example with 20 referrals, and of course you can see those numbers are really, really good. But that is just one source of income with this platform. All right. Now, one of the things that's happening right now is that this model is transitioning from the Olympus DAO model. The Olympus DAO model is great, but guess what? There's another model that is much more powerful. That's what I'm going to talk with you about right now. It's called the liquidity acceleration model, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to take a look at two projects that are using this model right now. It's all based on having that deflationary token, ladies and gentlemen, to give you an idea of the potential of what our coin is going to be able to do in the market. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go right to an exchange. I'm going to go to Dex Tools. So this is one of the models that Noah is going to be utilizing and building after, ladies and gentlemen. And this specific project is called LAF. You can see it on the screen right here. I want you to see that the current value of this coin is $54.46. All right. I need you to see the progression. Now, this specific coin, if you come over here, you can see that this coin started on September the 10th, 2025. All right. So it's been running just a little over a year now. And when it first hit the market, it hit the market at about 4 cents, somewhere between 4 and 5 cents. That's what we're looking at on our chart here. Now, this is the daily chart. So each one of these candles represent one day. All right. So, of course, it hit the market. It began to rise. But I want you to see what happens. People took profits. Whenever the price goes up, people take profits. All right. So the price settled down, people selling off. But I want you to see it went right back up. People took profits. It started to go back up. I want you to see. You see how it's going up like this? People take profits. Then what happens? It goes back up. People take profits. It keeps going up. People take a little profit. It keeps going up. It keeps going up, ladies and gentlemen. And it keeps going up. And it keeps going up to where it is today, $54. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an example of the deflationary liquidity acceleration model that Noah is building out right now. Can you see how powerful that is? This is one of the reasons you want to purchase those NFTs. Is one of the reasons why you want to be accumulating these coins, because of this model that's being built out right now. Now, that is one example. I'm going to show you another example as well. And this specific one is called DM. That was LAF. And this is DM, short for dark matter. Now, this one has been running since November the 10th. I'm sorry. The other one started on November the 10th, 2024. This one started on September the 10th, 2025. And you can see it started at a little less than like 3 cents. Started about 3 cents. But you can see it's just getting going. But you can see the model, the deflationary model, absolutely works, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see that? This is one of the things we're so excited about this platform, because this is what's coming down the road. Hopefully you caught that. If you were on some of the previous training that they did the other day, you had a glimpse of this as well. But that's what I wanted to show you. All right. Let's continue. I'm back on my PowerPoint, and you should be able to see the innovative ecosystem. One of the things that makes this ecosystem unique is the partnerships that this platform has already developed, ladies and gentlemen. And so once this is live, people who want to participate in these partnerships, they'll be able to do so through this platform. But of course, they're going to have to purchase the coin in order to do so. So that's the video that we were looking at previous. You can see a ton of these partnerships, and you'll be hearing more about each and every one of them as we move forward. I'm just going to play a little bit of this video and then we'll continue.
Join us.
All right. So what's so exciting about that is that each one of these systems and these projects and companies that you see here already has a following. So what is that going to do? It's going to drive people to want to participate in our platform and also to purchase the coins so that they can participate in these projects. So we're really excited about that. More information will be coming down the road. Now, right now, a major vote is being taken place. This is a DAO. A decentralized autonomous organization, and the DAO is voting on the new marketing plan. And so there's some more things coming down the road that I can't even talk about right now, but we're here at the beginning. It's exactly where we want to be. You'll be hearing more about this marketing plan within the coming days, most likely maybe even by the call on Sunday, the regular Sunday call that's held at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you want more information about the project, you can go to a couple of links that I have here that you see on the screen. You can take a screenshot of that, but just keep in mind that things are evolving rapidly right now. So some of that information you see could be a bit outdated. All right. Very good. Now, here is our verified contract address, ladies and gentlemen. And last I checked, about 13,000 of the 125,000 NFTs that are available right now have already been sold. All right, that's the contract address for the 125 NFTs, and that is the verified contract notification on that. So what does it take to get started? Well, you need a Web3 wallet. That would be like a MetaMask or a TokenPocket wallet that you download. It's called a sole custody wallet. All right, you never share your words with anybody. So you'll need that in order to participate here. You're going to need some BNB for the gas, USDT BEP20 in order to purchase the NFTs. And of course, the NFTs are $55 each. Then you want to get the referral link of the person who invited you here. They'll jump on a Zoom with you, walk you through the process to get registered. It's very, very simple. And then at that point, you're going to want to share this with the world, ladies and gentlemen, because if you do that, you can create some very, very serious income with this platform. Now, there's one other thing I want to do. I'm going to pull up a couple of Excel sheets, and then we'll have a couple of people share a few thoughts with all of us. Stand by just one moment here while I pull up this Excel sheet. And then also, after I do this, we've got a special guest on the call, and that is Miss Coco. So here's an NFT calculator, just to give you an idea of the potential, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just say, for example, that you purchase 100 NFTs. So at $55, that would be $5,500, right? And the value of the Xcoin, it goes up to just say $10 once it is listed on PancakeSwap. All right. And then I just want you to see here, that's going to pay out for 500 days. That's going to provide you a daily income of $120, right? Over 500 days, that's $60,000 paid out to you at the $10 value. But we saw that deflationary model. We saw what happened with those other two projects, ladies and gentlemen, that this project is patterned after. And so you could expect and certainly hope that the value of the coin is going to continue to increase. And so these numbers could be much more than what you see right here. All right. Now we have a lot of people right now who are actually accumulating hundreds of NFTs. And of course, that's up to you how many you want to purchase. But you can see in this example, with 300 NFTs at just $10 in Xcoin, ladies and gentlemen, that's $360 a day. And that's over 180,000 over the 500-day period. All right. Let me show you one other example here. And let's see if I can pull up the right one here. Let's go with this one. I think this is the one I want. Yep. All right. Now I want to make sure that you can see number of X coins. Can you see that, Mr. Battle? And so, of course, a lot of us are accumulating X coins right now. Of course, you can cash them out right now at $1.33, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about that, but you can also accumulate them. So let's say, for example, you accumulate 1,000 X coins. All right. And the value of the coin goes to just $10, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, that's $10,000. So you could potentially, on launch, really have a really good payday on launch. And so we'll talk more about that as we move forward. Let me go back to my PowerPoint. And then I want to bring Miss Coco on, and hopefully she's in a place where she can say a few words to everybody.
It's here. It's morning 9:25.
Okay.
So yes, I just feed my baby or sort of stuff first. Your presentation is absolutely great. And then I've got nothing to say at all. Actually, I need to learn and please record and then give it to me. So I need to practice.
Okay.
And by the way, welcome on the board, everyone. And then as Mark mentioned that there is a lot of good things that's come along, but sometimes it's worth to wait. What we are doing, even Mark mentioned that we were supposed to go into the Olympus DAO model for 2.0, but after Origin, there was in my knowledge, more than 5 projects came along with Olympus DAO model, but only one project survived, but 4 of them price crash. They're still running, but price crash. But we don't want you guys, every single member feel this like a skeptical wise, oh my God, price going down. Because since day one until now, Noah, the Xcoin price is increasing. But you think like, oh, might be once they list on the exchange, they might price crash. So that's why we don't want them to go further. And also at the moment, we always, when we make money, we need to be on the train. Then we make money, but we can't be behind the train, old fashioned now. So as Mark mentioned, we are choosing the LAF model. And what the Dr. Abu and Alan and then top of the community doing at the moment in China, they are catching up with all the developer. And then my actually husband catch up with the RAF developer. And then actually even the RAF themselves, they create a new project. It's kind of like the Origin create the WebKey or Oracle or Arc or so many different things. But we don't want to be the second hands. We want to be the original. So what they are actually testing out the market, which way is the best way. So we're not gonna just exactly same as RAF model. We're gonna enhance version of the RAF model. So when we 2.0 start, you're not going to be feel skeptical, or you're not gonna feel like, oh my God, it might be crashed down because some of the RAF model might be failed. But we're gonna collect all different RAF models of project. And then we're gonna enhance. So I'm still waking up mode. So nothing to say because Mark did a lot of good job. So anyway, recommend the board. And then Mark run the Zoom meeting almost every single day, I know. And then I only run the Zoom meeting on Sunday night in Korea time. So from today till Sunday, I've got 2 more days. I'm not sure how many NFT will be sold out. And then I will update. And then I get back to you guys on Sunday night, Korea time, 11. So I think over there is maybe nighttime, I think. So Mark, welcome on the board. If I, didn't explain properly on Sunday, please take it over.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So listen, that concludes the update for right now. As I mentioned, there's a DAO vote taking place right now by the leaders. And once that information is released, we'll have that for you. And so maybe we'll have those details perhaps on Sunday. All right, but we're in progress, moving forward, and that's really exciting. So if you have any additional questions, get back with the person who invited you on the call. As I mentioned, they'll walk you through the process, show you how to get started, and we look forward to celebrating your success. Now, before I close out, I want to bring just a couple of leaders to share a few words with everybody. I want to bring Doc on. Doc, are you there, sir?
Yes, I'm here, Mark. First of all, excellent presentation. It's always exciting to have Coco on to share her thoughts, having background in this information of her husband being one of the people who spearheads this project. But like you and I talking, I shared with several of our team members even before the call. This project, we have the chance and time and position to do something extraordinary. And one of the things that we always teach is that when it comes to this space, it's not static, it's dynamic, it's constantly changing. So you have to be able to go with the flow. And the thing that I like about this project already, once they found out that it's a better opportunity as far as a model with the accelerated liquidity type of platform, then they're able to pivot. Why? Because they're still in development and hasn't been fully released yet. So what that did for us was give us another chance to buy more NFTs for those of us who already understand where the project is going, in addition to allowing new people to come in to have first rights of refusals to accept or reject this opportunity. And if you see what we see in this opportunity, you do not want to waste time, because not only has it have been delivering already with the previous model with the Olympic style, now that they introduced this new accelerated model, of course, the price of the NFT is climbing in addition to the coin. So we're able to make money with the coin, even rising in price even before the launch. So you definitely want to get back in touch with the person who invited you. This is an exciting opportunity to close out the new year, going into the new year with a new project being at the very beginning. It can change some lives, and we believe so, because like you said, Mark, earlier, as I give it back to you, many of us have already committed a substantial sum because success leaves clues, and we see the direction that other models have went that's picked up this. And when they're going to make enhancements to this model, then that's even more exciting, because it just makes it better and better for us. So I want to thank you for a great presentation and give it back to you.
All right, great. Thank you so much. And I'm going to bring Mr. Battle on to share his thoughts as well. Are you there, sir?
Yes, I am, Mark, and thank you. Can you hear me okay?
I do. Welcome to the call.
I just want to echo, pretty much the thoughts what everyone had to say. But I want to reference a little saying we have going called about code, community, and currency. With this system, great code, great system laid out, but the community in any platform or programming in business is the community of the people. But we have a chance here with this is to benefit, and that's the currency. So however you use it to pay bills, put food on your table, or be the person that helps people in the community. So have a wonderful platform program to be able to do all the above. So I'm glad I'm here.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So we will not be doing a call on Saturday. I'll be traveling, but we'll be back next week, next Tuesday and next Thursday. And of course, we have the call with Coco on Sunday, and that is at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. So thank you so much. Again, reach out to the person who invited you here. They'll walk you through the process, show you how to get started, and we look forward to celebrating your success. Make it a great evening, everyone.